I used to always compare myself to other people, and I've mostly learned how to get over it. And the thing is, it's so much worse now because with social media, you can see what everyone in the world is doing. And if you're comparing yourself to 8 billion people, of course there's gonna be someone who's better at whatever skill it is than either of us, right? So it's like, it's really detrimental to compare yourself to people because it will keep you stuck. So how do you get over it? How do you not compare yourself to other people? Well, you focus on your own purpose, your own mission, your own things that you find meaningful, because that will simplify your life. Because then you're not playing a game of trying to beat everyone else. You're just playing a simple game of you and the best version of yourself, you and acting towards becoming the person you want to be. And that makes things so simple. It makes it so much easier than trying to compare yourself to everyone. Because of course, like you would go insane if you were comparing yourself to everyone, because it's like, it's so complicated. You have to keep in mind what 8 billion people are doing. Whereas if it's just you and the person you want to be, that's only 2 people to keep in mind, right? It's like just you and the person you want to be. So if you can just work towards that, then it just simplifies your life so significantly to the point where it's like, it feels kind of peaceful. And yeah, of course it's difficult to like start making progress towards becoming the person you want to be, but at least that's a game you can play. That's a game you can win. So don't spend all your time comparing yourself to these people online, because first of all, a lot of them lie. Like a lot of them, they show you like rented cars, Airbnbs that they show as their mansion. Like they just lie to you. So it's like, don't compare yourself to these people. Because first they're lying, and then second, you don't have their lives, right? There's so many issues that everyone deals with that even if you wanted to trade lives with someone, there's probably some things that they're dealing with that you don't even know about. So if you did trade lives, maybe it'd be worse than your life. So it's like you can't really compare your life to someone else's because you don't know all the intricacies of their lives, or like their mind, or like if they're even happy. So it's like the only way I see that you could be happy is to just focus on the present moment and becoming the best version of yourself and trying to improve as a person and actually just make a difference to the people around you. And I think if you do that, then you'll compare yourself less, because you don't really know what these people, what their lives are like, right? Like I already mentioned. And once I've kind of adopted this mindset, my life has become like so much better. And then you actually also make more progress and become closer to like those people you're comparing yourself to, because then you actually do the things that you truly want to do. And if you do the things you truly want to do, eventually you get good at it. And if you get good at it, then you start to see the results, the material results, which is what we generally compare ourselves to anyway. So it's like, even if you wanted that, the best way to get it is to stop comparing yourself. So it's like, even if you want the money or the followers or whatever it is, the likes, then even if you want that, the best way to get it is still not comparing yourself. Because if you compare yourself, then you'll be so stuck. You won't make any progress because you'll constantly be like, man, this person's always going to be better. But it's not helpful. So whenever you have a thought, something else that's really helps me out is just asking myself, like, is this truthful? Is it helpful? So is it truthful? Is it truthful that there's someone with more followers or better looking or funny or whatever? Yeah, of course it's truthful because there's 8 billion people in the world. But is that a helpful thought to have? No, it's not helpful for me to compare myself in these areas to these people who, like, I don't know their entire lives. So it's not helpful for me to do that. So I'm not going to do it. And that's really been kind of like a game-changing mindset, and ultimately what's helped me like keep going and making content, because some of these videos get like 20 views, right? But if I was comparing myself to my favorite YouTubers, then obviously I would quit. But I'm not comparing myself to my favorite YouTubers. I'm comparing myself to the person I want to be. And the person I want to be posts consistently. He makes videos that helps people. He, gets comments that says like, this video helped me. So it's like, that's the person I want to be. So each time I make a video, I'm a little bit closer to that. And that's how you should think about your life. It's like, define who you want to be, and then just take small steps towards it, because eventually you get closer and closer, and then you can become kind of like that person. Like, no one 100% becomes the perfect person that they're going to be, but the more you strive towards it, the better you'll feel, the more meaning you'll feel in your life, because you have a sense of meaning. Like our gut, that gut feeling, the flow state that you get in when you do something you love, that's your sense of meaning. So everyone has that. So it's like, make sure you prioritize that in becoming the best version of yourself, because that will take you farther than any comparison will. And listen, of course it's not easy. It's not easy to stop comparing yourself to these people, especially when it's constantly in your face 24/7 with social media. But even though it won't be easy to get over it, I think it'll be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.